Hello, Virtuoso family. Well, I was supposed to be on CNBC this morning telling the tale of two economies that I shared with you last week. The fact that we're in the Great Travel Depression, not just a recession, and the impact that it's had on small businesses. But it was moved to next week. I think somebody told me I got bumped by Zuckerberg. But I can tell you, I can't wait to tell our story. It needs to be told. We also expected to see movement on the PPP Flexibility Act this week in the US, but as of today, it has not passed, but there does seem to be some movement. And on the topic of movement, we are seeing and hearing of small increments in movement of travel, as expected, mostly domestic, but even some regional air travel is inching up. Of course, given the nature of our business, especially for member agencies and their advisors, there's a long road between bookings and income. So I want to particularly express my deep appreciation for the growing number of partners who are altering their commission payments to fast forward them. On Virtuoso's side, as you well know, we focused on three main activities: network engagement, training and professional development, and creating consumer content that is respectful of the times, but also consumer messaging that infuses our mutual clients with the idea that travel has a triple bottom line: the joy of dreaming, the excitement of the experience, and a lifetime of memories that grow more valuable each day. On the dreaming front, I'm excited to share that we've released the new Wanderlist social site to the US and Canada advisors this week, and the rest of the world is coming in June. Remember the theme, What's on Your Wanderlist, which we debuted at Virtuoso Travel Week last year? It was all about stimulating the imagination, the possibilities, and the desire for travel, and how dreaming and collaborating with a Virtuoso advisor made it more fun and led to exceptional and personalized experiences. Wanderlist, the digital product, launched last year as a long-term planning tool. But by the end of the year, we realized the tool really addressed two separate opportunities of value. The first is the front end of making dreaming and collaborating between travelers more fun, while also helping advisors be more impactful. And second, which was the more nuanced value proposition of creating long-term plans for a sizable professional fee. Then came the crisis. And in March, we decided to focus our priorities on innovating the dreaming and collaboration part with a new free digital tool for travelers to easily and enjoyably collect travel dreams with friends and family, and then bring the advisor into the process. So how does Wanderlist work? Here's the simplified how-to, and it really is this simple, which, as you know, is a key for success in the digital world. First, you set up an account, super simple. 2, choose places or experiences. 3, save to a wish list. Name it whatever you want. I've had a lot of fun naming potential trips over the weekend. 4, invite friends and family and your advisor. Look, having been involved in this vision for so long, I already have a long list of things I want it to do that it doesn't do yet. You know, like when you get your new iPhone or other piece of tech and you wonder why it doesn't walk the dog or wash the car. That's a joke, of course, but you know what I mean. We know that adoption of tools like these will vary based on your personal judgment and comfort. So my advice is just play with it. Set up some lists, invite some of your own friends and family, and get comfortable with it. We know there are features we need and want to add, but the good news is much of the feedback we've already received matches what's already on our list. And the vast majority of advisors that tested it last week felt, as we did, that getting this out now was more valuable than waiting. Why? Because Wanderlist gives us all, and gives you, something fun to send to clients, to actively engage them in dreaming, showing them new ideas, and helping them engage their family and friends to share their own dreams. They can also have fun seeing where their ideas overlap and where they're different in a very simple and visual way. And from our previous consumer feedback, that even adds value into itself. Now, we know that recovery will first come by focusing on our best clients, those who trust us the most, care about us, and want us to stay in business. And Virtuoso advisors, you have lots of those. It's why you've been so successful all these years. Now, what I didn't fully appreciate until I played with Wanderlist this weekend was its potential as a referral tool. And as we all know, referrals have always been the #1 source of new clients. I personally set up several lists and then invited friends, some as far away as Australia. And when I did, they got an invitation via email with my name and the fun name of the trip that I'd made up. You know, those two elements make it very enticing for the recipient who can accept the invitation, and that gets them signed up for Wanderlist themselves. For example, I invited my very funny and lovely sister-in-law, Lisa, and she accepted my invitation and was signed up within a few minutes, and she loved it. And within a few minutes later, she had set up her own Wanderlist trip with a fun name and invited her 4 best friends who travel together all the time. So within minutes, 4 new potential clients learn about the tool, the experiences, and the concept of collaborating with a Virtuoso advisor. The experiences in Wanderlist serve to help expose travelers to what we have to offer, to stimulate the imagination and impress them with the experiences they may not know we could offer. All of it to drive home the point that a Virtuoso advisor will collaborate with them to personalize it all and make it a reality. The strategy here is simple and yet powerful. By engaging clients with Wanderlist, we will have insight into their aspirational desires and demand, and more dynamically show them what our partners have to offer. We will know what experiences and destinations are on their wish lists, and then help their dreams come true by matching them to our valued partners. Now, normally, I'd shift to my weekly inspirational person to end this, but this week, I'm going to dedicate this update to you, the Virtuoso advisors, and the members who support you. You're the ones that have inspired me and our team. You are the ones who inspired Wanderlist because we've watched you enrich your clients' lives. Wanderlist was born from watching you all practice your craft, because you don't just book travel, you orchestrate dreams. Until next week.